Moment Collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless, tapping into your spirit guides, our angels, to see what spirit has for us in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Ooh. And let's get into today's message. So definitely getting that you're in a position of power. I really like that. At the same time, someone else is experiencing a bit of a fall from grace. We got the Empress with the Magician reversed. So there is almost like this energy of someone trying to cling to you or rekindle with you, as if you are a well of water that never runs out. And I'm hearing that song, there's a light that never goes out. So I feel like your faith has been restored. I feel like your happiness, your sense of self has been restored. And all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice, and this person is coming into your life trying to kind of sweet talk you. I don't know, like whisper sweet nothings into you. We also got the Queen of Pentacles here. So Empress, Queen of Pentacles is a very powerful position. That is the position of someone who is financially abundant. That is the position of someone who is experiencing financial windfalls at this time. Someone who's able to really kind of live their dream life and have anything that they set their sights on. And while you're in that energy, you have this person, it is giving like a romantic energy. You have this person that's like trying to cling to you. So this could be a past lover. It doesn't have to be romantic. You'll see why I was saying that before. It could be a past friend. It could be a past lover. That is how I was really seeing it, where it's like, okay, this person, they may have, seen if the grass was greener on the other side, and they went to see and they was like, the grass is scorched over there. There is no life force over there. There's no power. There's no, I feel like someone downgraded. I'm not one to be biased like that. I don't even know that I've ever said that, because I'm just not that kind of person. I don't feel like if there's a breakup, your ex always has to downgrade, but it's very much so giving they downgraded. The way that I was seeing it was like someone that you used to date or someone that you used to be friends with started to hang out with the wrong crowd, started to be negatively influenced by people, and they kind of just started to live in squalor. Like it was giving an energy of someone who didn't have high expectations for themselves, their friends, their life anymore. Someone who kind of gave up on anything like that. This person could feel like they got a chip on their shoulder. They could feel mad at the world because they haven't accomplished what they feel like they deserve or what they feel like they should have accomplished at this point. So now they're kind of just slumming it, and they've been hanging out with people who some way somehow get them into trouble. It could be financial trouble. Hanging out with people always got them spending their money. It could be trouble that's affecting their work life. So friends that, want to go out every night of the week, even when you have to work the next day. So they're, potentially losing their job because they're showing up late all the time. Or if it's a romantic partner, that person could quite literally have like a physically dirty home, is how Spirit was showing it to me. And this person is kind of living in filth. And now you have this person trying to come back into your life. We have faking it in money. So if you were to look at this person's social media, or the person that they're dating, or the person, like the people that they're friends with, if this is a friend situation, if you were to look, it really does look like they're having the time of their life. One thing about them, they want to keep that mask up. They definitely don't want people to see how they're really living at this time and what's really going on with them. So this person is faking it. It says not being genuine, keeping up appearances, and living beyond your means. This person is flat out living beyond their means. They're not making nearly as much money as they're saying that they're making, and they're not as successful as they're, trying to appear to be. Money, it says money is an issue, receiving financial support, settlements, and alimony. So this person, for a small portion of you, they were married before, and this person has gotten divorced since you guys stopped talking, and now they're left with financial support that they're required to pay. I was also getting a strong energy of this person looking to you for financial support, especially since you're showing up in such a powerful position. Empress is already in itself enough, very, very nice, very lucrative, and full energy, okay? She never goes without. But then that combined with the Queen of Pentacles, wow. Also, these don't have to mean that you're a feminine energy. This could mean that because feminine energy represents like intuition, receptivity, emotions. This could mean that you followed your heart, you followed your intuition, and you pursued something, and that is making you money. So it doesn't have to be like, oh, you're the Empress showing up like in a feminine energy. It could be that femininity, that intuitive nature, connecting with your emotions and being honest about yourself, with yourself about what's for you. It could be that is bringing in like the wealth and stability. So I did want to say that. But this person, oh my goodness, I feel like they left you. It felt like they went to see if the grass was greener on the other side. They got a rude awakening. They realized that the grass was scorched and there was no saving it. And so now they're coming back, but you built a gate up since they've been here last. So they're not used to that. They weren't expecting that. And now it's not easy for them to get into your life or get close to you, and they're panicking. So let's talk about their karma, because my goodness, when it rains, it pours. This person, their karma is coming hard. We have okay without you. It says people living without them, friends giving up, seeing their real face. We were just talking about that. The mask kind of slipping is like their worst fear. So woo, karma is really sticking it to them where it hurts. It says family turning away. So if this person had a supportive family, their family is finally saying like, okay, this is investment that is not proving to, bring us anything of value as a family. So we're going to go ahead and leave you to figure things out and find your own way. It says children turning away, moving on without them. So if this person has kids, their kids couldn't, not be seeing them as the hero anymore, but their relationship with their kids could be strained. And for a small portion of you where, this person had gone through like the divorce process, in the divorce, the kids are picking the other parent to live with and stay with and kind of don't want anything to do with them. So yikes, 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 yikes. We also have dreams come true. Now, this is what's making, this is what's catching their attention in the first place and making them kind of come towards you. It says, watching you live happily ever after, witnessing you move on, witnessing you find true love and build a new life, being compatible and enjoy with someone. So this person is really having to watch you. You could have been someone who never really cared about social media either, and you're just posting one pic so that, extended fam and friends know, like little life update, you got a new boo or whatever. Not really a big poster, but, just kind of posting so everybody kind of gets a little mini update, and this person ends up seeing it and crashing out. We have choking on pride and true love. Now, this is what was giving me that romantic vibe, because we already had the dreams come true card. The words, it's kind of framed as if it's positive and then it just goes into karma, but these are karma cards. We already had this person having to watch you find true love. And then speaking of, we got the true love card that came out. It says blocks in finding true love, friend with benefit situations, fake love, short-term connections, loss of faith, heartbreak, and disappointment. So this person experiences huge blocks in love after dealing with you. I'm feeling for a lot of you, this was a romantic situation where Magician reverse, you either had to give up on this person. As soon as I said that, I just heard say something, I'm giving up on you. Towards the end, before you built your fence around your house with your nice unscorched grass, I feel like you tried to communicate with this person more than once. Say something, I'm giving up on you. It was a progression. It was a process. You didn't just dip and leave at the first BS. I mean, listen, I don't see nothing wrong with that, because it just only seems to progress. People, they just can't help it. They just want to test and test and test, and you give them an inch, they take a mile. So listen, that's a good way to go about it. If you are cutting people off now, right at the root, at the first disrespect, good for you. But you weren't doing that when you were still dealing with this person. And now it's like actually, I haven't really seen how you're showing up. So we'll see that now, how you're taking this. And if you're, giving them a chance. Choking on pride, it says eating their words, pretender, shame, scandal, clout, fail. Oh my goodness. They could be doing something really embarrassing, trying to hop on trends, and their videos are not getting any views. Spirit was showing me in the form of a TikTok dance. So they could be hopping on a super popular trend, everyone's going crazy, you know, everyone's videos getting hella views. Theirs gets like 3, something insane. Like, dang, really? And, you know, they had been trying so hard. It says inexperience, looking foolish, and fraud. So this person is being exposed for being fake and not, you know, being the whatever version of themselves they try to pretend to be. How is collective taking the spirit? What is collective doing about this? Are they going for closure? Are they icing this person out? How are they feeling as well? Ooh, we got the 5 of Wands on the Tower. I feel like you know that this person is all drama. We also got the 5 of Cups here with the 7 of Swords reversed. You know, 7 of Swords can be a card of self-sabotage and doing things in the dark. With the 7 of Swords reversed, you're just not in that place anymore. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card here. So this person does pull on your heartstrings. However, I feel like you've accepted the bitter reality that this person is like hanging on to anyone and anything that they can to maintain appearances or to maintain success, and they're kind of just in it for themselves. So it's like with this person, it's all drama, and I don't want to be around to get my, you know, wig snatched off because Spirit is coming through with this Tower, because Spirit is coming through with this karma. I see you backing away from that and disengaging from that. This person, you know, it feels like they just never change. They never learn. I just saw 1111. We got the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords reversed. This person may really need to connect specifically with other people to find success as well. Some people have placements like that where it's like they come into success specifically through partnerships. And these people, a lot of time, it can feel, you know, a bit leechy because it's like typically once they get what they wanted, they dip and then they might come crawling back, like this person when they're coming on hard times or when they're getting their behind beat, you know, by karma. But they're still the same. You could be seeing a lot of repeating 5s at this time with the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands coming out. I do see you leaving this person out to dry. I don't see you answering the door. I don't see you answering the call. If this person literally knows your address, that's not symbolic. That's quite literal. This person could try to pop up on you and like literally rekindle. It's so delusional. And I'm literally seeing that. And I'm seeing someone show up at someone else's house with a huge smile on their face and a bottle of wine on their hand. So they could know that you really like wine. And that could be something that you have always been down for. So it's like that could be their in, whether this was a bestie or whether this was an old romantic connection. You know, they could be trying to, let's order food and then let's do, you know, our skincare routine, like using words like that to make you feel like, oh yeah, it's the good old times. And they just got this huge smile on their face, completely delulu. And you know, I can't lie, I'm not getting an evil energy from this person. I'm really not. I feel like they have an extreme lack of self-awareness because their smile, the way Spirit is showing me, is that it's genuine. They're they're genuinely excited to hang out and come back together with you. It completely goes over their head. I don't feel like they realize how much they vamp off of other people and other people's opportunities. Okay, we do have the Death card reversed. And the 4 of Wands, one of our marriage cards in the tarot. So, I ain't gonna some of you are open to this person. We got the Page of Wands reversed. I feel like it's 50-50 split, and I don't feel like there's any gray area. You probably already know where you stand as of now, and it's either you're all for it or you're totally against it, no in between. So, once this person comes in trying to connect with you, you either shut them down right away or you let them in. We got the 4 of Wands. Some of you will come into union with this person, Death card reverse, and enter a new cycle with this person. And like I said, I'm not getting a devil energy from them. I'm not getting an evil energy from them. So I'm not at all surprised to see that some of you have a soft spot for this person. I also personally do believe in second chances. So you know, this could be one of those second chance situations where it's like, all right, you know what? I'll give you one more shot, but if you F up this time, we're really actually done. I feel like if you can bring this person into awareness, there could be some potential between the two of you, especially if you can communicate to them the truth about what you expect of them and how the past made you feel, and also reveal to them what they did. When you're dealing with people that don't have self-awareness, it's like when you finally tell them, they're always so super shook because it's like they genuinely didn't even see it that way. I think it's good for people to know how they've impacted you and how they impact other people so they can be mindful for it in the future. We got the freedom card. It's a 50-50 split. I see you either rekindling with this person, and then the rest of you, 50% of you, are tapping into freedom after communicating what they did and how it impacted you. This person has karma coming that they cannot escape. They feel like if they get close to you, then you'll kind of shield them from that. I don't see you doing that even anymore. Even if you come back into union with this person, they're gonna have to be, you know, kind of held accountable by the universe for what they've done up until this point. That's what I have for us today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.